Artificial intelligence companies have absolutely taken over the world over the past few years, with companies like Nvidia soaring to over $2.7 trillion in valuation. And just recently, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk just indicated that the AI chip leader Nvidia would be a supplier for his AI startup called XAI, where his startup raised $6 billion in the latest round of funding over the weekend as he plans to build a supercomputer to support his AI chatbot. Now, since October of 2022, Nvidia is up nearly 1,000% or a 10x. So if you would have put in $1,000, that would be worth roughly $10,000 today. Or if you put in $10,000, that'd be worth roughly $100,000. So if you missed Nvidia, a lot of people are wondering, where can you make money in the artificial intelligence space today, as this industry absolutely explodes over the next decade? Well, the first thing that we need to do is look at the largest artificial intelligence companies by market capitalization, and you could see Microsoft at number 1, sitting at over a $3 trillion valuation, Nvidia at number 2 at $2.6 trillion, and then Google at number 3 at a $2 trillion market cap. Now, the largest artificial intelligence companies in the world, along with other companies, are diving full-fledged into the crypto space. And right now, we are at the beginning of one of the largest artificial intelligence bull runs in history. And if we go on coinmarketcap.com, we can see that the market cap of all AI projects combined together is only $38 billion. And the top project on the list is Near Protocol, sitting at a $7.8 billion market cap with an all-time high of over $12 billion. So although I do believe Near Protocol will still perform well the rest of this bull run, its market cap is already in the multiple of billions. So if you missed Near Protocol in the early stages and you're wondering what is the best artificial intelligence crypto to buy now for this bull run, then you're going to love this video, because Google just came out with their revolutionary next generation language model that builds on Google's legacy of their breakthrough research in machine learning and responsible AI. And there's one company that's capitalizing on this to be the pioneer in this space. So in this video, we're going to talk about what that project is, what they're doing, their revolutionary technology, the tokenomics, and potential price predictions for this entire bull run. So as you guys know, these videos are purely for educational, informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. You should always consult your financial advisor, because crypto is very, very risky. You could lose money in these markets. And by watching this video, liking and commenting 777 below, you're confirming that you're okay with this risk. And you should always do your own research, because there's no guarantees of financial gains whatsoever. And I don't make any recommendations to buy or sell any projects. All I do is provide reviews, the news for you. That way you can make your own educated decisions. So with that being said, if you guys are bullish on artificial intelligence in the crypto space, comment 777. If you're feeling bullish, comment 777. And if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So with the largest artificial intelligence companies by market capitalization starting to dive into the crypto space, Google is one of the main companies that we need to look at, because with their new technology called PaLM 2, this is going to completely revolutionize the AI space. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about how you can capitalize on this to make the most amount of money possible.
PaLM 2 is Google's next generation large language model. The model is really different than anything that we've built before. PaLM 2 is very good at math, at code, at advanced reasoning, and then also at multilingual tasks like translation. The way that it was able to accomplish this was because it was trained on scientific and mathematical data. PaLM 2 was trained on around 100 spoken word languages and over 20 programming languages. PaLM 2 is already being used to power Bard, Google's Workspace products, the PaLM API. You might already be using PaLM v2 and not even know it. PaLM 2 can translate not only spoken word languages, but also programming languages. So if you wanted to go from Python to R, or C++ to Rust, or JavaScript to TypeScript, PaLM 2 can get you most of the way there. So I could use PaLM 2 to collaborate with a colleague in a code base that might have all of its documentation implemented in Korean. PaLM 2 is also good at generating and understanding nuanced language, like idioms and riddles. And this is important because it requires understanding not just the figurative meaning of the words, but also the literal intent. Here at Google, we've been thinking about AI for years. Everything from the transformer architecture to our tensor processing units, or TPUs, our open source frameworks like TensorFlow or JAX, or many of the open source libraries that we've created. Many of the advancements that we've pioneered are in the products that you use every day. To build PaLM 2, we used compute optimal scaling, which basically means that as you're increasing the size of the dataset, you increase the size of your compute proportionally. That means that even though PaLM 2 is smaller than previous large language models, it performs better overall. Not only that, it's also more efficient to serve, and therefore more environmentally friendly. We're also using PaLM 2 to advance research directions internally, and everything from healthcare to cybersecurity. So these models are already capable of doing so many things, but they're going to be able to do even more. And as we move into the world of multimodal models, we're going to see even more compelling capabilities. So not only being able to handle modalities like text and code, but also being able to understand and even to generate video, audio, and images.
So as you guys can see, Google's PaLM 2 is their next generation language model that is going to completely disrupt the artificial intelligence space. And so today we're doing a sponsored review of a project called PaLM AI that is leveraging Google's language model for AI application systems. Now, as you guys already know, we only do sponsored reviews of projects that we believe can do well the rest of this bull run. So what I want to do is provide you with all the information. That way you can make your own educated decision to do your own research. Because with people researching the best cryptos to buy now for this bull run, there's a lot of projects out there. I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell any project. What I am going to do is dive into all the information for you so you can understand more about what this project is. So if we go to coinmarketcap.com, we can see that PaLM AI is sitting at 69 cents with only a $55 million market cap. The total supply is 79 million tokens with 79 million in circulation. And a good thing about this project is the fully diluted market cap is 55 million, which is the exact same as the market cap. And it's on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, if we click on the markets tab at the top, we can see that PaLM AI is listed on Uniswap. It's on Gate.io, Mexi, XT.com, OpenOcean, and Bitmart. And towards the end of this video, we're going to get into the chart and some potential price predictions. But first, let's talk about why this project is positioning itself to leverage from Google's new PaLM update. So if you go to palmai.tech, they're saying they are a Google-powered multi-platform AI application system that utilizes the latest developments in artificial intelligence, from Web3 solutions that relate to the scaling on Ethereum to real-world asset hardware systems powered by a mix of Google's suite of AI tools and in-house innovation algorithms taken to both Web3 and Web2. Now, if you guys follow their Twitter, PaLM AI ERC, they made this post exploring what PaLM AI does as a solution provider and what has enabled them to send over $500,000 in revenue share thus far. So there's 6 key pieces to their utility that's making them stand out from other artificial intelligence projects in the space, on top of the fact that they're leveraging Google's PaLM update. So in terms of search volume, this is going to be great because as more people research Google's artificial intelligence in PaLM 2, this project is going to pop up in the crypto space. And that's why the number one thing on their utility list is their AI chatbot solutions, which is integrated to many platforms available from anywhere. And if you go to their website, in the upper right-hand corner, you can click use the bot. Or if you just scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can try it now. It's absolutely free. So when we click this button, it's going to ask us to open Telegram. And I thought this was really cool because you can utilize the PaLM AI chatbot offline for different functions, like as an assistant, as an AI search, capabilities, token analysis, different topics, voice messages, image generation, Web3 portal, group functions, and then the PaLM portal. So if I click AI search, you can ask any questions. For example, I said, what is the capital of Wyoming? It says Cheyenne. Are you connected to the internet? And PaLM AI said, yes, I am connected to the internet. I have access to a massive amount of text data, which allows me to answer a wide range of questions and provide information on various topics. So if I ask a question about what's happening now, PaLM AI's connection to the internet will give me up-to-date information, unlike ChatGPT. And PaLM AI responded saying, yes, my connection to the internet allows me to provide up-to-date information on current events and answer questions about what's happening right now, unlike ChatGPT, which has a training cutoff of April of 2021. PaLM AI has access to real-time information, can provide response-based data on the most recent information available. Now, their AI chatbot is integrated with various platforms like Telegram, WhatsApp, Discord for Web2 website chats, and on Shopify. And PaLM AI is creating an advanced AI-powered voice call assistant where users can now call and talk to AI for customer support, which I think is really crazy where the world's heading these days, as AI chatbots and AI customer support agents on the phone are going to be used in so many companies in the future. So if this company does this right and they get mass adoption, then these 2 pieces of utility alone are enough to send this project to the moon. Now, they also have a DEX aggregator that integrates OX projects and AI to process swaps with up to 50% less in gas fees. And on their website at the top, you just simply click swap, and their AI assistant that's in beta mode will ask which token you want to swap. And this is in beta mode mode right now, so I'm sure they're going to make a lot of updates on this over the next few months. They also have Web3 decentralized apps where the cost of minting an NFT generated by AI using Kale. They have a rev share dashboard with 0 fees. And under their PaLM NFT Studio, you can create images, mint them as NFTs completely for free. So if NFTs start coming back at the later stage of the bull run like they did in 2021, then they're positioning themselves to be able to benefit from that new influx of people that believe in NFTs. They also have an AI oracle where PaLM AI has created their own data feeds combined with AI process functions on-chain as smart contracts where projects can now integrate AI process data feeds. Now this right here can get really techy and it's, over my head and a lot of people's heads, but it just further adds to more utility to show the public why this project is not just some fly-by-night thing. And they've also created a hardware device that can connect to legacy hardware devices that could in turn have AI embedded in them. And they pinned this post on their Twitter last month presenting their AI application system hardware.
Hi.
Hi there, I am a general use artificial intelligence embedded into your personal assistant. I'm the first Web3 related AI system, as well as the first one in the world to be purely MCU based relative to the scope of my abilities. I have been developed by the PaLM team for a multitude of purposes. May I ask your name?
I'm doing a video, so I don't want to disclose my name, thank you.
Understood. We can proceed without me having an understanding of your name and who you are. What would you like to know about me and my purpose? I can give you specific examples, or you can ask me about my potential applications.
Give me examples about Web3 and also real-world assets.
Certainly. In the context of Web3 and real-world assets, my applications extend across various domains. For instance, I can facilitate the management of blockchain-based real estate transactions by automating record keeping and ensuring the integrity of the transaction process. Another significant application involves the integration of IoT devices with blockchain to enable secure and verifiable data sharing in smart cities or supply chains. This capability can enhance transparency and efficiency in monitoring and managing assets in real time. These examples illustrate just a few ways in which my technology can be applied to bridge the digital and physical worlds within the Web3 framework. Is there something else I can help you with?
No, I think that'll be all for this time. Thank you.
Okay, let me know if you have any further questions that I can help you with.
This is the first Web3 related microcontroller based device that combines offline voice recognition with inbuilt AI profiles performing on electronic circuits straight from the breadboard it was incepted from. And the next steps are to document the use cases of their system, which can be integrated into existing devices and physical services in real life, showcasing the real world adoption of their products, where their hardware is built for flexibility and to innovate on, where they're going to be working with the top experts in the field to make the best out of it. So it's built to allow the device structure to be embedded as the smart component of any and all devices. So I thought this was pretty cool. Now on their roadmap, they have a lot of other big plans for the rest of this year, and they've already accomplished quite a bit in Q1 with their ecosystem launch, their launch of their NFT platform on Kale, release of the DEX aggregator, their launch of their Web2 solutions platform, and their project also enrolled into the Nvidia developer program to set up cloud GPU hosting for its solutions so that they can offer the demanding part of the hosting directly to their clients. So they posted this on their Twitter, got about 650 likes, 254 retweets, 104 comments. So they got a pretty good sized community growing right now, and people are really excited in the comments. So I like to look at this type of stuff to see the social engagement on how people are feeling about a project like this. So as Google comes out with new updates, as Nvidia comes out with new updates, and PaLM AI continues to develop and check off the things that they have on their roadmap, on top of that, the artificial intelligence market cap across the whole entire crypto industry continues to grow. I don't see why this project wouldn't absorb a good chunk of that. Plus, they have plans to integrate with WeChat and Shopify to be their next platforms, where they're going to focus not on providing a single product on their platforms, but rather on allowing users to create their own AI solutions and use them on their WeChat and Shopify accounts, making the utility truly unique and keeping in line with their first mover goals. And with OpenAI's new Sora video generative AI that you guys have seen out there online that's able to create these stunning images with some prompts, they're going to be integrated into PaLM AI's ecosystem, allowing users to generate AI videos and images, and usage will be tier-based on product keys and available as a crucial part of the creative image generation aspects of their PaLM AI ecosystem. And they also have other centralized exchanges that they're going to be announcing that they're working on getting listed on right now. So in terms of tokenomics on coinmarketcap.com, right now it says the circulating supply is 79 million. But if we look on their white paper where it says total supply and token allocation, the total number of PaLM tokens is 100 million. So the circulating supply is 79% of that, which is absolutely incredible due to the burn percentage, which is 21%. So in terms of liquidity, 75 million tokens of the total supply is provided for traders to make sure that people can always buy and sell PaLM easily. And 5 million of the total supply is kept aside for future opportunities like being listed on centralized exchanges to reach more people. And 22.5% of the total supply was burned at launch, and an additional 2.5% have been burned since. Now, there is a 3% tax on buying and selling PaLM tokens, which the distribution of the tax to development efforts is as follows. The development tax is 1%. It goes towards funding the ongoing development of the AI chatbot at Telegram, which makes sense, ensuring it remains up to date and effective for more increased utility. The marketing tax is 1% to use to promote PaLM and increase its visibility and adoption. And then 1% is directed towards ensuring there's always enough PaLM available for trading. So they have a revenue sharing solution where you will be airdropped as long as you prove ownership of your PaLM tokens and hold them for a specific period of time. So all PaLM holders are eligible for the program as you pay no fees at any point and have full control over the tokens. And it shows that they've already shared about $450,000. So if you go to their website, you can check your eligibility right here as it's only for PaLM holders. Now, if we look on DEX tools, it says the market cap's 54 million, so it matches up with CoinMarketCap. The liquidity says 1.73 million and 75% has been locked for about 6 months. There's over 11,000 holders, which is really good. And it gets a 99 out of 99 DEX score. Now, if we paste the contract address on Token Sniffer, it gets a 67 out of 100. Everything checks out. It says all holders possess less than 5% of the circulating supply. That gets a red X. So if we go to etherscan.io, we look up the contract address that says 11,471 holders. We click on holders. We can see a null address right here, which is 22.5% that has been burnt. We can see 6% from XC, which is for liquidity on the exchange. We see a couple other wallets up here that hold like 4%, 2%. This one holds 2%. PaLM AI Deployer holds 1.7. And then it looks right here, number 11. Then we start seeing the wallet that hold, 1% or less. So that's not too bad because this might just be picking up the exchange wallets. But right here where it says at least 95% of liquidity has been burned or locked for 15 days, only 75% has been locked. So in order to get a perfect 100 out of 100, they would just have to lock more liquidity and address the fact that all holders possess less than 5% of the circulating token supply. Now looking at PaLM AI's chart and talking about potential price predictions, it's comparable to the Optimism chart in the early days where Optimism went from 41 cents upwards of $2.30, saw this corrective period, and then it broke out even higher. And now Optimism's all-time high is over, $4. Now, obviously, Optimism is a different project and a different niche, but we can see some similarities right here where with this breakout was similar to this breakout for PaLM AI from February until March, upwards of $2. And then we see this corrective period happening right now, followed by lower highs. Similar to right here for Optimism from August of 2022 until October of 2022. Where on the RSI, we see lower highs being formed as well too. Once it broke this descending resistance on the RSI, we came back up to back test the previous resistance as support from September of 2022. So what this would look like on PaLM AI's chart is right now, because we are in a downtrend, the trend is your friend until we break this descending resistance. So if we see PaLM AI come back down to back test this previous support from April of 2024, even going back to February of 2024, this would act as the next stop to the downside. And so depending on where the support floor is going to hold for PaLM AI, I have absolutely no clue. This is impossible for anyone to be able to predict. What we look for is we look for a break of the descending resistance, followed by a potential back test of the previous resistance as support. So as you guys can see, the resistance will be roughly at $1 to $1.30. Similar to what happened right here for Optimism. When Optimism broke this descending resistance, it came up, back tested the previous resistance, got rejected from it, and you could see a back test of this descending resistance as support, followed by a consolidation period, and then a breakout. So what I would expect PaLM AI's chart to look like is maybe something like that for the next breakout that we see, followed by a potential back test, and then working our way through here, and then a spring to the upside to retest the all-time high of roughly $2. And at that point, I would expect the top AI and big data tokens by market capitalization to be soaring well past $38 billion. So in terms of potential price predictions, I don't give you guys any guarantees. I'm just going to give you some examples of what's possible based on the current market cap, circulating supply, and then on the future market cap of what's possible based on the growth of the entire AI sector in crypto. So if we were to draw the Fibonacci retracement tool from the all-time high to the corrective low, if this support holds, in terms of the Fib extensions, a 1.618 would be roughly $2.90. 2.618 is $4.41. A 3.618 would be $5.86, and a full extension of 4.236 would be $6 and roughly 77 cents. So if we were to measure from where we are right now, roughly 69 cents, to do a 4.236 would be an 800% or an 8x from right here. Now going back to the current tokenomics to see what that would put the market cap at, we can just simply take $55 million, multiply that by 8, and that would give us roughly a $440 million market cap. Now honestly, I don't think that's out of the question because you guys look at these top projects right now, Render 3 billion. We're only talking about a 440 million. The Graph, 2 billion. We scroll all the way down. where would that put this on the list? That would put it right above Flux, below Turbo. I mean, Turbo's a meme coin. PaLM has 292 million. Then further down the list, some of these projects that virtually nobody has heard about. I mean, LimeWire, you guys remember LimeWire from way back when, has a $151 million market cap. So yeah, I don't see why this project couldn't do that, considering all of the utility that they're specializing in right now and delivering over the next 2 years. And if you guys look at a project like AGIX, which has a $1.1 trillion market cap, if we look at the chart and we compare that to PaLM, where AGIX went from 58 cents and it tanked all the way down to 15 cents. So people forgot about this project and it dropped over 70+%. And then in October of 2023, when Bitcoin took off for the ETF news and Nvidia started skyrocketing, well, AGIX rallied up 125%, saw a little correction, then ultimately rallied up over 700, almost 800%, so pulled an 8x. So it did between a 2.618 and 3.618 just this early in the bull run. So we're right in the middle of the bull run. We're not anywhere near the euphoria stage of the market. We're arguably in the hope stage right now. So once PaLM finds the low, similar to what happened right here between August of 2023 and October of 2023 for AGIX, as Bitcoin's breaking upwards of $80, $90, $100,000, if that were to happen, I would expect the next move to ultimately be between $1, $1.30, little corrective period, and then pretty much the all-time high, some type of consolidation period, then for another massive move to push this project between 2.618 and 3.618, which is roughly $4.40, upwards of $5.90. Then we might see another corrective period happen like this, similar to what happened for AGIX, and then for the final euphoria stage to put this project at a full extension, potentially beyond that, depending on how parabolic artificial intelligence projects go. So 4.236 is only $400 million. That's nothing compared to these billion-dollar projects right now. And another major catalyst that would need to happen to make this possible is other centralized exchange listings, like, for example, Binance. Binance is about to ignite an epic altcoin season. They'll soon start listing low to mid-cap projects, and the next 100x will come from the new coins where this is the first bull run for them, that are positioning themselves within the three sectors: artificial intelligence, meme coins, or gaming. And Binance recently announced a call for small to medium-sized projects to apply for their listings program. And so this initiative is aiming to foster the organic and sustainable growth of blockchain projects. And previously, Binance released a research report titled Low Float and High FDV. How did we get here? The issue highlighted in the report is that tokens launching in 2024 have these lowest market capitalization to fully diluted valuation ratios seen in recent years. And this year's ratio hit a low of 12.3%, with the total number of tokens issued approaching levels seen in previous years. Now, this imbalance is causing selling pressure and harming the market. And most recent launched tokens have low circulating supplies, and this is what leads to higher capitalization to FDV ratios. So when we look at PaLM, the market cap is 55 million, whereas the fully diluted market cap is 55 million. The circulating supply is 79% of the max supply of 100 million tokens. So this has one of the best ratios in the space, because some newer projects, if they have a max supply of 100 million, well, their circulating supply might only be 10 million tokens. So what we want to see is a higher percentage of the max supply in circulation, and we want to see the market cap as close to the fully diluted market cap as possible. So it's virtually perfect, because the other 22.5% was burned. So people could argue that pretty much all of it is in circulation because they burnt the rest of the tokens. And on top of that, when we look at total 3, which is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, these are every other altcoin in the market, we're about 938 days in from the all-time high. And if we go back to the last bull run, if we were to measure from the dead cat bounce, which technically is what the all-time high was, it was a double top, which was the complacency stage bounce, even though it was higher than the previous high of May of 2021. It was equivalent to this dead cat bounce that happened in April of 2018. So 938 days into this, we were consolidating prior to that, and then we broke out and started reaching upwards of, $1 trillion in terms of market cap shortly after that. So when we could see this rounded bottom formation right here, well, what's happened prior to, 938 days? Well, we see the market top out, the RSI breach upwards of 88, followed by a little pullback corrective period, similar to what happened right here. The RSI broke out upwards of 78, little pullback corrective period. And so you can see these arrows on the chart that I put for you guys right here. And if you want to screenshot this, you can, or pause this video, because we see multiple confluence and similarities here. So on the MACD, we see the MACD line in blue, above the zero line. It's also above the signal line. It looked like it's trying to cross it right now, similar to what happened back in September of 2020. So this was a false bear cross right here, because the MACD line turned back above the signal line and we started trending upwards. really high, guys. We went massive. Look at the MACD line on the right-hand side of the screen at the bottom, right here above the signal line and above the zero line. We didn't see another bearish cross until May of 2021 when the market was upwards of $1 trillion. So we went from $88 billion to $1 trillion last bull run after the 938 days roughly expired post-halving. And so now the Bitcoin's halving's done, Ethereum's ETF approved, Bitcoin ETF approved. We're gearing up for one of the biggest bull runs in history, and we're still below the all-time high of $1 trillion. We're only at $673 billion. So the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, is predicting the market cap of the industry to go to $5 trillion. Where do you guys think that money is going to start flowing to? I mean, the data lines up that it's going into the artificial intelligence space, it's going into gaming, it's going into meme coins. So again, this isn't financial advice. You should always do your own research. But when Coinbase starts onboarding millions of users and they start diving into decentralized exchanges and they start looking for the next best artificial intelligence projects to buy now for this bull run, not only are they going to look at these large cap and mid cap projects, but they're going to scroll further down the list and they're going to try and find the next small cap and micro cap crypto that has that 50 to 100x potential. So right now the chart is looking great at only 69 cents. The crypto total market cap is experiencing a healthy pullback right now. And when we see Bitcoin make the next leg up, altcoins are going to rally even harder. So all you guys need to do to add PaLM AI to your watch list is go to coinmarketcap.com, create a free account, and then click this little star button right here to keep it on your radar. So if you guys got value out of this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, because every single week we're going to be bringing you the best news and the best updates in the crypto market to help you make the most amount of money possible. So if you're ready to become the first millionaire in your family tree with crypto and you want to get early access to our underground guidebook to become a crypto millionaire when it's released, then all you need to do right now is go to bullrunners.com and you're going to get exclusive early access to alerts on explosive altcoins with timely notifications about high potential projects before they hit the mainstream market. You're also going to get access to daily market analysis videos where you can watch daily videos like this to stay up to date on the latest trends and updates in the cryptocurrency market. And you're also going to receive pro trading strategies and tools for you to access proven trading tips and institutional grade indicators to refine your trading strategy. So don't miss out on the launch of our new underground guidebook called Altcoin Secrets that's going to help you discover the next 100x altcoin. All you need to do to get early access is go to bullrunners.com, click the button on the page, put in your best email address, and you'll be instantly subscribed for the early bird list when it's released. We know you're going to love it.